one of those desks that I have one of those desks where you just like you have it on the table, and I have a big ass monitor on my desk, and it kind of basically took over that whole desk. What's up, 3 people? I want a better setup, but don't have the money for it because my job is a piece of shits because they just don't want to give me a better job. I mean, I don't. To be honest with you, I just don't know how to talk. All I can do is just game. But then when there's... Yeah, I see YouTube was down. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I've been seeing all these so many people I knew, and I've been friends with them for a really long time, and then they just started streaming all of a sudden. They told me to follow them, and I did. I followed them. I'm not to be the jerk. I just followed them because I didn't think they were kind of a cool streamer. Now, this first streamer, I'm gonna tell you, I was doing one of the giveaways. He was in England. He was a British streamer. He told me to give him. He wanted a shout out, so I was in a perfect mood for a shout out, and I was way more positive back then. And that day, I had braces, and I was on the road to 800 or somewhat subs. The more my age started passing by, because the more that he started, oh shoot, he started growing. Started growing, so whenever he started growing, we were cool. And he started growing and growing. I think because he was doing some kind of, it was a galaxy skin giveaway he was doing. I think he did it, or he was just faking it. So hold on. Hold on. So like I was saying, he grew his channel real quickly, past me. He kept doing the giveaway. I was checking to see if we cool, but he just stopped talking to me because all of a sudden, it was not because of my behavior, but he just started to not talk to anybody because of his stream. He cared more about his stream than his friends. So that's when I started turning against him, and I stopped talking to him. Now the next person I knew since I was kind of like back when I was younger, before I knew him, she was a streamer too. She has 6.68K now, and she grew her stream a little more shorter than I did, and she was a girl streamer. She streamed Fortnite basically all the time. Now for me, I was a difficult streamer because when I started, I had started off really slowly. I'm gonna be honest with you. How I grew my channel was, it was just people just I was just hitting people up. I didn't want it to do it that way though. I feel like that way was jerky. It was it was set up wrong because I didn't want to grow my channel that way, and I would, but I had really bad socializing problems, so it kind of interfered with me talking for a good long period of time, and it kind of because usually I'm used to being like isolated in like my room, just don't do nothing. I do play games, but I don't. When I'm playing the game, when I'm streaming, I don't really talk nothing at all. So whenever people leave my stream, I just look at their streams and no one doesn't leave. They just all talk and interact. Like, what am I doing wrong? So I get really depressed about it. Really depressed. And so when I try to talk to my family about it, well, just my parents about it, one says just quit and stop playing games and move on to another life. The other one's just mean up, disrespectful. And I didn't really know how to live my life with that. And this story is not even going to get me nowhere, but it's just at least to get it out of my head a little bit. But my doctors, when I went to go see a doctor to go find out what was wrong with me, to diagnose what was wrong with me, I got major depression. I got diagnosed today. Major depression. Well, they are trying to see if this is qualified, but they think I have autism spectrum because how my behavior is acting recently. Now, back in recently time, I was really depressed because of my family member that passed away. I didn't really care how a person feels or not, but whenever I say I want to kill myself and shit like that, I feel like I'm not too far. But it was just a test to see if anybody cares. But people just like, they didn't really care. They just straight up ignored me. They straight up ignored me. So I always wanted to be a streamer. I started off my streaming career, yes, I think my first game was GTA, but no one ever watched me, so. Now, I think I didn't care at that time, because I didn't know what a stream does. I didn't realize what it does until I watched people do it. When I look at other people, how they live their lives as a streamer, I get really, not jealous, but angry and upset because I couldn't get their lifestyle. But even if I do live that lifestyle, I wish I have 100 people to listen to this, because not to make me, just makes me comfortable. And when people always say it doesn't happen sometime, I just want to ram my head into something because I can't take it anymore when people say that. So, I kind of suck at games. I suck at games, I suck at streaming, and I couldn't stop thinking about suicidal thoughts, and I couldn't really know how to live my life. I couldn't live my lifestyle, and when I try to talk to somebody to take my feelings out on, just to talk to them to get me relax a little bit, there's no one really out there in my world to actually to help me calm down. If I did die, I didn't really know how people would react, because I think people wouldn't really care. But usually, I don't know. Usually I just give up so easily. No one's not really saying anything, but it is what it is. like before, back in 2017, we had like thousands of people. We had a bunch of comments and shit. It was so fun, and like I didn't really know how I really feel back then because I couldn't feel like I used to now. What's up, Daniel? And I'm not even gonna say that. I just got something that people tell me a lot, and they just like, I got it from one person that I'm not even gonna say. Oh my God, Jalen. This is the exact words. Oh my God, Jalen. Why you gotta use the negative? You're just trying to take me down with you. It's like, I'll just call you back. I'll talk to you then. I take Amari as my best friend as I take my best friend Amari as I do my little brother. That man was family. And like the last stream I did, it was just out of, because I thought that I was just trying to test my real person. I was so uncomfortable because when I was out of that zone, I was not socializing, and I was like, I'm not really good with this kind of thing. And I think I should quit, but I think it'd be stupid to quit. I have literally, I went over this before. I went over this before. Let's start off with a big story about my childhood. Okay, I was born November 10th, which was yesterday. It was around the midnight. It was around the midnight, and I was quiet baby. I was a quiet baby, really quiet baby, and my parents was actually, what's up, Zion? And I was my parents was really concerned for me because I was really not talking. I was never interacting with the children, and I had took speech therapy for years, I think until preschool was over, and I went to kindergarten, but I still didn't interact with folks because I was isolated in my own space. Like, so basically that nothing really happened in elementary school, but my behavior really changed because I started to be really badass in school. From my view, I always be bad in school. My behavior wouldn't change. In middle school, 6th grade, got bullied by Isaiah. I didn't really defend myself because I didn't really know what bullying was back then. And so I started growing. So when people don't, really, how do I put this? I didn't have no support. YouTube wasn't even my thing. It was like, football was my thing. I wanted to play football. That shit got ruined. So YouTube was my second place. The only reason I quit football was because I was getting bullied by the football players, and I knew the coach was bullying and shit, so I never bothered to tell him. So I quit it. So when I did streaming, I kind of did terrible because I didn't really interact, and high school was even worse for me because that shit was just terrible. My aunt died like a year. I couldn't even let that go. Like, I still to this very day couldn't let it go. So it was painful. Some Cedar Grove people in that school I actually met, and I met some people who were actually really famous because I was. Okay, so there was a lot of celebrities in that school. There was Corey the Goat, a YouTuber. He was a vlogger. Crazy Mutt, a rapper. Famous Ocean, a really popular rapper. I never heard of her, but I heard about her. Listened to her. I wanted to be those kind of people because I never made my parents proud of my life. So I wanted to make it happen. And if I had did streaming, and if I had made a full-time out of it, and if I had that much subscribers, and I started to get used to it, live my own life, I was going to take care of my family, and have a life of my own. But depression, and I suck at games, so what's up? So when people always just tell me don't think negative, that shit's not simple. It just annoys me because it's not that easy. It's actually difficult. I can't sleep. I stayed up from 7 in the morning. Today I stayed up until 7 in the morning from yesterday because I couldn't sleep and I couldn't relax. Like, I couldn't relax. And just like I missed my own therapy appointment today because I was in a depression phase. But after when I was gone from October on my 12th grade year, I was really into killing myself when I actually attempted to commit suicide by jumping off a window. So actually school heard about it, so I actually got sent to Crescent Pines, a mental hospital. It was a mental facility, but they call it a mental hospital, so I didn't know what it was. They kept me in there for 2 weeks. My behavior didn't even change at all. It actually gotten worse. So, because in there, they didn't really teach us anything. They just only let us have full time, sleep, and eat. So, not only that, but my eating habits started getting worse. So when I didn't want to tell my family what to think about me. Every time they asked me if I was alright, I didn't tell them. People just didn't care me. And my only role model right now is Corey because he's so positive, he's so happy, and all the time. But I didn't really get no motivation off of it. And I realize now that I can't get that mindset because I want to be like Corey Pinson, but don't really have support from anybody. You don't have no one to love, you don't have no one to support you, you don't have no one to love. I fucked up in my life and I feel like I deserved it. I guess people just get lucky. I die every time from this game because I feel like God is against me for everything I say now. You know, actually yesterday before I went back to streaming, to actually be in a more better attitude, I actually had a conversation with my dad because I was so upset about a conversation I had with some family. That conversation with certain family member, it didn't turn out to be great. So what that person said made me so upset. I stopped talking to them, and I was just like, you know what? I ain't gonna talk to them. I kind of talked to my dad. So when I was going into a phase of where I just couldn't even talk to him straight, because I started stuttering and I couldn't cry until like when I was trying to tell him what I was trying to say. He just told me to calm down. So that's when I started crying. I told him that I tried to let him understand that I wanted to make him proud for something that I can actually do for once. But I just couldn't do anything at all, and I just couldn't tell him into his face because I felt like I felt fucked up, okay? I just felt like I was so ungrateful to myself for saying that. We ain't perfect, but I feel like throughout my time living and surviving, being here for 19 years, it felt like, Lord forgive me, but it felt like hell. And things didn't even feel like hell. I haven't joined the military at all. I'm just a regular boy who's just playing his games, who couldn't work properly. I also had some bad mental problems when I was at work because I couldn't pay attention. I couldn't think straight. So, when I couldn't think straight, I lost my friends. Like I was saying, when I lost my friends, I didn't know what to do. You keep losing your numbers, you keep losing your subscribers, you keep losing your viewers, and you keep losing every single family member that betrays you. We win some, we lose some, but I haven't gained any more because I fell off. Because people just wouldn't understand that I couldn't take a break. I had to sit in the chair every time and stream over and over and over and over again. It was tiring. So whenever I couldn't stream, every time when I couldn't stream, like on YouTube perfectly, my whole depression gets worse. Because when I go to work, I'm not even in the mood. And even my managers and my supervisors is like, yo, you okay, man? It's like, I don't want to say nothing. I don't talk to them or nothing. They just keep staring at me some type of way. So, I always think about streaming. And I'm just like, I think I should stream that day. So my brother, my oldest brother, he has a baby. His girlfriend is having a baby on the way. It's a girl, which is going to be my niece, my future niece. I am happy about it, but at the same time, I'm still disappointed because I don't have no one to show. I don't have none of my family to show that I am here. That I'm just trying to show y'all. I'm trying to show them who I am. So my brother, he's good at talking and he's got a girlfriend, he's got a life now, he's living his own thing. my sisters and brothers who are younger than me, they have more actually a good ability themselves, and the ability they have is one can cook, one can draw like motherfucking. The other one, she could be really good for business. She's already in high school making straight A's, something I couldn't do. That's some bullshit. Cause no one just me. Well, what's up, Dubby? I was an IEP. I was a special kid. I was a really smart kid, and I couldn't really make no friends. All I could do is get laughed at, bullied, and lose one family member at a time. Or get criticized, taunted. Video games ain't my thing, sports ain't my thing. What is? I'm not even speaking out of negativity, I'm just saying that I'm like here. I did everything. Every single person that exists in this world criticizes me. Act like I am a retarded person. All I can speak of that accepts me instead of nothing. Don't say anything about saying, just get your head straight. Think about it. We have disabilities. The fuck? We have disabilities. We can't change. We're on fucking medication, for Christ's sake. We have disabilities, mental health, mental illnesses that people just don't even understand. I have major depression. I was on medication, but that shit doesn't even work. Instead, that shit drives me insane. Major depression, major anxiety, obsessive outbursts, and all they told me was just go to, they're just gonna monitor me and just test me to see how my behavior goes out. How the fuck does that go? I want my life to change now. My birthday just passed. I wish that I could have changed, and all of this could have just went away and escaped my head. But nothing didn't happen at all. I didn't even have a belief. Is this real? Fuck yes, it's real. I lost everything. But no one doesn't give a damn that I fell off the dirt. No one in this world don't give a damn about mental people. Not even a family. They just criticize you and think your ass is crazy. Can you believe that? We had hundreds of thousands people watching me while I still had mental health. And that shit fell off because my depression. Y'all didn't want to stay with my negativity and my shit. I say that's bullshit. I ain't ready for the next day because it's about to be hell. it doesn't happen overnight. Bullshit. So what happened to those other streamers? How the fuck one streamer always got 1,060 months? If you actually turn someone out, your shit's gonna be permanently gone. I swear. Bright side, there is no bright side. Not in the US and not here. If you say I got a job, no. Lame ass hours. How the fuck do I work 13 hours in a week? That's some bullshit hours. How the fuck my therapist is gonna change my appointment and cancel it every fucking time? How the fuck does a psychiatrist take so damn long to diagnose me for fucking 2 months? Hey, does anybody know what the name of the all-white skin is, red eyes and stuff? Are you talking about an albino? There's always a bright side. Hell the fuck no, not on my shit. Terrible ass family. Terrible ass life. Terrible ass threats. Terrible ass everything. I couldn't even show my progress report to my family. Actually make them proud. Gotta keep on moving. Mom. Nothing. Just ignored. Dad. He just goes to work. I don't have no one to talk to me. I don't even have a sibling to stay here and can't make me comfortable. I have grandparents, but I hardly talk to them. Literally. I only talk to my grandpa unless he's talking to sports. I drink now. Yes, that's right, everybody. I drink. Up to you. I wish I was like you. Positive and always happy. Instead of drinking and putting it in I was like you. Or core attention. Trying right now because I'm so negative. God is on the opposite side I don't even believe it because everything right now for me has gone. I don't even care for my friends like that anymore. I only care for 2 people in this world because they actually treated me with respect. They actually accepted me because of my lame ass bitch. We couldn't even make a perfect fucking title if we wanted to. That's one thing we realized of why we're so bad at YouTube. We couldn't make a perfect title, we couldn't make it. I didn't even want to make it clickbait. You have to give me credit for that. I didn't want to fool y'all asses. Be a bad streamer and say, oh my god, this skin is coming out. And I don't want to make fool alive like some damn other big ass thing do. You gotta give me props for that. We're not even a vibe anymore. We're just people that just talking really negative. Where's my drink at? I don't feel like getting my drink. At this rate, I need to drink and get a gun. Hopefully, I watch what I say, or the people are gonna call them damn police again. I'm not even gonna. When I wake up, I mean, there's nothing special about it. There's no cheering or nothing. Just a quiet ass outside room. You see one grandparent just sitting there on the couch, ain't saying shit, and the other one's he just out and about. I don't have a car, so I can't go out anywhere. It's hot as fuck, so I don't feel like going outside. I only like to go outside in the rain. Don't have no friends to talk to. The only two of my friends live in Atlanta. And the other one lives in London, I mean. Change your name to Negative Stream. If we did hit 10K, what's gonna happen anyway? Shoot. I don't even know what I don't even know what. I mean, even if I did hit 10K, am I gonna change it at home? Shit, I don't even know. That's a good question now that I just went this far. I'm not even dating because, shit, I have a grudge against women right now. Not against women, but a certain woman that I have a grudge against. Like, I have a grudge against her so bad. Wait a minute. Look at the people going away because I am a terrible streamer. That's Dr. Officer, somebody, I don't know. Go watch Pokemon since I'm not that impressive to y'all. Wait a minute. Not be the best. Nah, they just hate me. I'm not your perfect streamer. How I feel right now, how I feel right now is put a gun against my head and just pull it. No one is perfect. Shit. I'm a failure. Waste of life. Hell, my little brother deserves to be in this world more than I should be in here. And he only like 10. I mean, if I did kill myself, what's gonna happen? Can't do anything. All I would do is just laugh. I'm laughing at my pain. in my struggles. Because no one ever seems to care. Hell, I don't even have money for a mental hospital to stay in there. Which is a bummer. I mean, people would care. Who cares? No one would. Not Jalen. Not Team High or not Jay. Let's be honest though, if I died, I mean, it's not really an important death to anybody. Am I right? By the way, if you care, do you not? I'd be dead, so I won't be able to know. More of a psychopath than depression. I feel like I should get my revenge and kill my bullies and take their blood. And laugh. But I feel like I'm just too harsh. I don't even have my headphones on, so I'm not even trying to try. Even if I do end the stream, what am I doing next? Who knows? I ain't going to bed, I'll tell you that. I can't even fall asleep. Not for just one day. We on Naruto mode right now. I can see what Naruto be feeling. That shit tough. Like I can see what my boy Naruto be feeling in his gut. He be getting it rough though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like Itachi though, where I just stay in the rain and be depressed and shit because I killed my family. But I didn't kill my family. I just don't talk to him like that no more. Who can I even trust to even, you know, be a homie for once? How do I even build? How do I even get good at this game? Why does time go slow? Why do we always gotta get vibes? I'm gonna listen to some Naruto soundtracks in the sad version now. This is kind of the mood right now. Just kind of. Even my boy Mars likes to listen to that shit. The saddest death in Naruto is when Jiraiya dies. Fighting for be honest with you, I feel like I have a bipolar disorder or some shit. I play on NA East, bro. I'm not good at this game. I just got luck. After this stream, I'm gonna bust my head into the drawer until I start bleeding and start gushing blood, and I feel like I'm about to bleed out and pass out. That'll be a good feeling. It's the mood right now, bro. Hearing the guns click and putting it against your mouth and just pow. I suck. Not even near an hour of streaming and I'm still streaming. I think after the 5 minutes is over and when the hour hits, I'm just gonna go. Just cry to my sleep. Y'all didn't even read my community post. I guess I'll delete all my community posts now. I need to talk to somebody after this. Can't get my feelings out. Where's a grenade so I can go and blow myself up? Oh, there was a guy. There's a guy over there. Oh, it's a shark. Alright, folks. I guess I'll hop off. Even though I did that on purpose. Well, what kind of music to listen to?